guess that's all locked up tight now, as it should be. Hi there, Jody.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Well, everything's all safe down here. Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Your hand with him, is it too heavy?
No, I can manage fine, thank you.
Well, on our way to the children's department once again. Okay, it's clear. The customers have all gone home now.
Today's special, it's for everyone. Today's special, come join in the fun. With magic everywhere,
a world for us to share.
And friendly faces, hoping that you want to meet us there. For today's special, it's about to appear, it's about to appear. Today's special, shout it loud and clear. Today's special.
Today's special is camping.
How am I supposed to get this tent up? There are no directions in the box on how to put it together. Look, I've got pegs and ropes and poles, and I don't even know what goes where. What am I going to do? I have to have this tent display up by tomorrow morning, and I don't even know where to begin. Oh, help! Help!
That sounds like Judy. What's the trouble? I better get there on the double. Hang on, Jody. I'm on my way. Muffy's coming to save the day. All your troubles will be gone once I turn my mouse brain on. Mouse intelligence can't be beat. The mind's as quick as the feet.
Never send a mouse to do a man's job. Whatever Jody's problem is, I'll take care of it. You leave everything to me.
Leave it to you. That would never do.
Hey, now, you wait a second there, Muffy. I said I was going to be in charge, and I meant it.
I'll get there before you. Goodbye and toodaloo.
Hey, Muffy! Oh, darn that little mouse. Wait for me. Oh.
Where do you want the rest of this camping gear, Jody?
Oh, anywhere is fine. Just add it to the pile.
Still haven't finished this tent, huh?
Finished? I haven't even started. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Muffy's the name. Camping's my game. Relax and leave everything to me. I can have this tent up. 1, 2, 3.
Don't you pay any mind to Muffy. Why, I've been camping out since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I'll take charge of this tenting business.
I was here first. Leave it to me. I can fix everything. You'll see.
Now, don't get all riled up. You can be my little helper.
Your little helper? That's not fair. I want to be boss, so there.
I'll tell you who'll be boss, Muffy. I'll be boss, that's who.
No, me.
I'll be.
No, me.
I'll be.
No, me.
I'll be.
No, me.
I'll be.
Hey, hold it, you two. There's only one way to settle this thing. We'll flip a coin. All right, if it's heads, Sam gets to be the boss.
Right.
And if it's tails, Muffy, you're in charge of the tent, all right? It's heads. Looks like Sam's the tent boss.
Don't get miffed, Muff.
Ah, let her go. She just needs time to cool off.
All right, then, let's get together. If the three of us work together, we can have this tent and camping display up in no time flat. All right, let's get to it.
this is a tent. I think you knew that. What shape does the tent look like? Does it look like a circle, a triangle, or a square? A triangle, right. It looks like the sun just came up behind our tent. What shape does the sun look like? Is it like a circle, a triangle, or a square? A circle. Very good.
Oh, feels so nice and woodsy here. You know, I almost feel like we really are camping in the countryside. Reminds me of when I was a Girl Scout. We went on an overnight hike.
Ah, you can't beat camping in the great outdoors. No, sirree.
I guess I'll never know what it's like to go camping. I spend all of my life in the great indoors. Sure would be nice to go camping sometime.
Hey, why can't we have a camp out right here? We've got everything in the store that we need for a camping trip. All we need to pack is a little extra imagination.
Hot dog! A camping trip!
Oh, boy, I'm going camping.
Let's run, run, run from the city, from the mad, mad rush of the cars. We'll find a quiet, open space and sleep beneath the stars.
Singing hi-ho, fiddly-dee, a camping life for me. Singing hi-ho, fiddly-dee, a camping life for me.
I need to find a quiet time away from noisy crowds, a time to find myself again, a time to watch the clouds.
Singing hi-ho, fiddly-do, a camping we will go. Singing hi-ho, fiddly-do, a camping we will go.
We'll find a gentle winding stream,
Or climb a hill so high,
we'll walk among the flowers,
and watch the birds fly by.
Singing hi-ho, fiddly-dee, a camping life for me. Singing hi-ho, fiddly-do, a camping we will go.
How can they plan a camping spree? How can they think of it without me? Maybe I'll plan a surprise for you. Let's see what trouble I can brew.
Nobody ever asks a computer to go camping either. I suppose I wouldn't fit into a sleeping bag anyway. But if I were camping and sleeping in a tent, here's a sound I would hear. Listen. What makes that sound? Is it a frog, a goat, or a bird? A bird, of course. Now, how about this sound? This is a tough one. Does that sound like a cat, a mosquito, or a pig? A mosquito. Got him.
All right, Sam, I've got the food and the fishing tackle.
Okay, and I got the cooking equipment and the rest of the gear. And where's Jeff?
I don't know. He said something about getting his camping outfit. The last time I saw him, he was headed for the clothing department.
Well, I'm all set to go camping. What do we do first?
Well, the first thing we do is we figure out what you got on.
Well, you said camping was a special occasion, and these are the clothes I wear for special occasions.
Well, it is a special occasion, Jeff, but it's not a dressed-up kind of special. It's a time for hiking in the woods and fishing in streams. You got to expect to get a little dirty.
I guess I don't know very much about camping.
Come on. This is a pretend camping trip, right? So we'll just pretend you're wearing blue jeans.
Okay.
All right, now if the two of you got your wardrobe all straightened out, we can get cracking. We got a campsite to set up and a camping list to double check.
Camping list?
All the things you need to take with you on a camping trip. Camping list. You need tent and sleeping bag, first aid kit,
Matches to get the fire lit,
a toothbrush, toothpaste,
towel, soap, and string,
a flashlight you should always bring,
a coat and a hat and a change of clothes,
extra socks, you'll need 2 of those,
knives and forks,
and a frying pan,
axe for wood,
food in a can, compass
and maps and water canteen, and litter bags to keep your camp clean. And that's that.
Oh.
All right, Jeff. Now you repeat that back to me.
Okay. Tents and sleeping bags, first aid kit, matches to get the fire lit, a toothbrush, toothpaste, towel, soap and string, a flashlight you should always bring, coat and hat, and a change of clothes, extra socks, you'll need two of those. Knives and forks and a frying pan, axe for wood, food in a can, compass, map, water canteen, litter bags to keep your campsite clean, and that's that.
Here's a little quiz with something for you to think about. What if you and your family were going to go hiking through the woods and camp in a tent overnight? Which of these things would you not want to take along on your camping trip? Tent, sleeping bags, flashlight, food, a refrigerator. Which of those things would you not want to take along? The refrigerator, right. Why wouldn't you take a refrigerator? Well, for one thing, it would be awfully heavy to try and carry along. And where would you plug it in? Definitely leave the refrigerator at home.
It sure is cozy inside this sleeping bag.
Yeah, these sleeping bags are a lot more comfortable than I thought they'd be.
Well, what's this zipper for?
Oh, that's to keep your sleeping bag all snug around you. Then you can't kick the covers off on a cold night.
Well, seeing as how I'm all bedded down and zipped up here, I just thought I might rest my eyes. Just for a second, you understand.
Oh, really? I have never in all my life known anybody who falls asleep as quickly as Sam.
Jody, there's something soft and furry at the bottom of my sleeping bag.
Soft and furry. Can't imagine what that could be.
I think it's an animal.
An animal?
It's black and white. It's about the size of a cat, but I know it's not a cat.
Black and white.
Yeah, it's got a pointy kind of a nose and a fluffy sort of a tail, and it's got this white stripe up its back.
What could that be? Let's see. It's a black and white animal, a pointy nose, a fluffy tail, and a white stripe up its back? That's a skunk.
Who said skunk?
There's a skunk in Jeff's sleeping bag.
Everybody take cover!
Jeff, come on, get out of there.
If that skunk gets riled up or angry or scared, there's going to be a powerful ugly smell out there.
Jeff,
Take cover!
come on, out.
Jody, what does made in Hong Kong mean?
It means that this isn't a skunk, it's a stuffed toy. Somebody's playing a trick on us.
When some people go camping, they like to do a little bird watching too. Well, there's a bird hidden in this tree. Can you spot it? Look carefully now. There it is. Do you know what kind of bird this is? It's an owl.
All right, Jeff. If you're going to go camping, you may as well learn a thing or two about fishing.
Why?
Well, in case you ever camp by a lake, you could go fishing there.
Why?
Well, to catch a fish.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, because fishing is fun, and fish are good to eat, and, oh, I don't know. Look, just pick up that pole down there.
Is this how I hold it?
Yep, that's it. All right, now I'm going to show you how to cast your line into the water. Just pretend that wading pool out there is a lake full of fish, okay? Now, let me get my rod. All right, now you hold your rod back like this, then you snap your wrist forward, see, and you let your line sail on out of there. All right, now watch what I do.
Sam, is the line supposed to catch on the tree like that? I mean, I thought the lake was over there.
Well, I know where the lake is, Jeff.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, well, that's about the right idea. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time I thought Jody had a fish? Well, sir, we had ourselves quite the time. Yes, sirree. Quite the time. Well, let's keep everything together so we know where everything is.
Good idea.
Gosh, if you wanted to learn about fishing, you come to the right man. Now we have everything we need here to catch ourselves a fine fish dinner. We have hooks and lines and sinkers. Now, where did I put those worms?
Worms?
Sure, worms to put on the hook. The fish won't go near it unless there's food on it. Oh, here they are. Right in front of me all the time. Now we're all set.
Sam, I think we need one more thing.
What's that?
Water. I don't think we're going to catch any fish in the middle of this field.
You've got a good eye for detail, Jody. Come on, then. I know the perfect fishing spot. Well, here we are. This is the best fishing spot in the whole world, Jody. I caught a largemouth bass here in 1937 that was so big I couldn't get it into my car. A real whopper it was.
I think that's a whopper of a story, Sam.
Well, I guess I did stretch the truth just a bit. Hey, come on, let's go down to the shore.
All right. How long do we have to sit here?
Now, Jody, be patient. And don't go pulling your line out of the water all the time to see if you got a fish on it. Hey, Jody, I got a bite. I got a bite. Oh, it must be a beaut. Get the net. Oh, help me, Jody, it's too big. Oh, boy, this must be the granddaddy of all fish.
Oh, it's a beaut, all right, Sam. A beaut of a boot.
Boy, that boot must have weighed 6 kilos at least. Well, look, Jody, I promised you a fish dinner, right?
Right.
And now I guess you're disappointed, right?
Well, a little.
Well, I'm not too delighted myself, but, well, let's look at it this way. At least the fish are happy.
You mean you had to eat your fish dinner at a restaurant?
Yeah, yep. Didn't catch a single fish, not a one.
But you caught that boot, remember?
Oh, yeah, I got that boot. It was a big one. It was a big one. Gave us quite a tussle, too, you know.
Sam, I think I caught something.
Well, reel it in, boy, reel it in. That's it, fight him.
Whoa, I think I caught a fish. I caught my first fish.
Fish. It's a toy fish, you mean. It's another one of those toy animals.
That's the second time somebody's played a trick on us.
When people from the city go camping, they usually pitch their tents in the woods where they can enjoy the trees and the streams and the flowers. But what about families like the Willoughbys who live all their lives in the woods? Where do you think they go on their camping holiday? To the city. Let's tell ourselves a story about how the Willoughbys camp in the city. I'll show you some pictures, and you make up a story to go with those pictures. Are you ready? I'll get us started. One day, the Willoughbys decided to go camping in the city, and this is what happened to them. Well, I guess there's no place like home, especially for a possum family.
I sure like this camping out game. How long can we keep the tent up?
Oh, till the end of next week. That's how long the camping sale lasts.
Great.
Got any threes?
What's in threes? Nope, go fish.
What's that sound? Do you know what that sound is?
Sounds like crickets to me. Yep, I'd say that's crickets.
That's what I thought, but what are crickets doing in the middle of a department store?
Maybe they're shopping.
That's good.
Now, what's that?
Since we're pretending to be camping out in the woods, maybe it's a pretend bear.
No, I don't think so. Bears don't go ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Who says ribbit, ribbit? A frog, that's right.
Are frogs dangerous?
Oh, no, Jeff, you don't have to worry about frogs. Now, there's something you can worry about. That sounds like a mountain lion.
A mountain lion?
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Hold on a minute. Let's not panic here. There is no way that there's a mountain lion in this department. We're on the 3rd floor of a department store in the middle of the city. There is something really strange going on around here, and I'm going to find out what it is.
Right. You do that.
Careful, Jody.
Yeah, go look for the mountain lion. See anything?
Aha! Here's our mountain lion, fellas. It's nothing but a tape recorder with animal sounds on it.
Somebody's been playing tricks on us again.
Yeah. Hey, look. That somebody's left a set of tracks.
Tracks?
Footprints. Yeah, and they go in that direction there.
Hey, let's follow them and see where they lead. When we find out who made these tracks, we'll know who our trickster is.
Okay, then. Let's go. I just want to change hats here. Righty. Follow me.
Follow me.
Follow me. Wait for me. I gotta change my clothes first.
Right foot. And this is a left foot. And, more. This is fun, huh? Here. Yep, same set of tracks. Go along.
Aha, here's where the trail ends, right at this door.
You know who lives there? Muffy.
Oh, I see. Wouldn't you know it? Come on out of there, Muffy. We're on to your tricks. Muffy.
Yes, I played all those tricks on you. I didn't know what else to do. You had yourselves a camping spree, but you never invited me. And that made me feel so sad. I didn't mean to be bad.
Well, it wasn't very nice of you to play those tricks on us. But gee, we are sorry if you felt left out of the fun.
Why don't you come on back to the campsite with us now? What do you think, Sam?
Huh? Oh, sure. A mouse never did take up much room. Come on and join us, Muffy.
You want me to come with you? You're not mad. Oh, you are the best friends a mouse ever had.
Okay, everybody, back to the campsite.
Let's run to the city on the mad rush in our cars. Let's find wide open space and sleep beneath the stars. Singing hi-ho, the captain left for me. Singing hi-ho, fiddly-dee, the captain left for me.
I need to find a quiet time, away from noise and crowds. A time to find myself again, a time to watch the clouds.
Singing hi-ho, fiddly-do, a camping we will go. Singing hi-ho, fiddly-do, a camping we will go.
We'll find a gentle winding stream or climb a hill so high. We'll walk among the flowers and watch the birds fly by.
Singing hi-ho, fiddly-dee, it's camping life for me. Singing hi
that was fun. That was what I liked best about camping when I was a little girl. Singing songs by the campfire and telling stories.
Stories?
Do you know the one about the ant and the dove?
No, I can't say as I recollect that one.
Just an ant and a dove, no mice? I think a small mouse would be nice.
Well, once upon a time, there was an ant and a dove, and, oh, sorry, Muffy, not a mouse in sight.
Oh.
Well, one hot summer day, an ant was scurrying along the ground, and he stopped and said, "Ugh, I'm thirsty." Just then a dove fluttered in and sat in a branch in the tree, and she said, "Why don't you get a drink of water from that stream over there?" So the grateful ant hurried over to the water. "Be careful you don't fall in," cried the dove. Just then a great gust of wind came and picked the ant up and blew him into the water.
Oh, no.
"Help! Save me! Save me! I can't swim!" cried the ant. Well, the dove heard the ant's cries, and she flew into the tree, snapped a twig from one of the branches, flew over to the stream, dropped the twig into the water. The ant floated up, climbed on the twig, and floated safely to the shore. Well, later that same summer, there was a hunter in the woods who was setting a trap to catch the dove. The ant was crawling by the feet of the hunter and realized this, and noticed also that the dove was headed straight for the hunter's trap. Now, how could that tiny little ant save the dove from being caught in the trap? What could he do?
Oh, he could yell, "Look out for the trap!"
Oh, no, Jeff. The dove would be too far away. She'd never hear that tiny little ant's voice.
Oh, that's right.
But fortunately, this was a very clever ant. She crawled over to the hunter and bit him hard on the ankle. "Yow!" cried the hunter. Well, the dove heard the hunter's cry, and she flew away to safety. And the lesson to be learned from this story is that one good turn deserves another. First, the dove helped the ant, and then the ant had a chance to help the dove. Just like all of you helped me here tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I could never have gotten this camping display set up without you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Well, I hate to say it, but Muffy here wasn't much help, was she?
The toy skunk, the fake fish, and those mountain lion sounds.
While we sit here by this tent, don't forget the